Good afternoon, folks. I'm the voice of Dog. Welcome back to the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood by Deconstruct Team. Last time, Idana mysteriously died, the leader of the Coven, which was not really explained in any way. I'm sure there's a reason for it that we can uncover, or maybe shape through our tarot. But now there is a big power vacuum in the Coven, and there is going to be an election to see who the Elder will be. Jasmine and Dahlia have both decided to run against each other. And we have gotten introduced to witch law and the 5 central tenets of witch law. We are at Chapter 4, Succession. We have sided with Dahlia on the voting issue, mostly because her policies are way more sensible than Jasmine's, who seem way too dangerous. Jasmine's policies are very laissez-faire, but with very dangerous things involved. So I was really leaning towards Dahlia's, well, I'm sure we will talk about those policies soon. Looks like we can talk to Thea and Dahlia. Let's talk to Thea. Last time, we ended by talking to Math Witch. Math Witch is Jasmine's friend, one of the Elder Witches. And she's trying to persuade us to devour Idana's body because it will make us more powerful. That is a thing you can do to witches when they die. You can cannibalize their body and become more powerful. Or you can return it to the earth, and that energy will become available to the earth and awaken more witches who are, just mundane people will awaken. So Dahlia wants to return her to the earth, and Jasmine wants to eat her, oddly enough. We'll see how this turns out. I'm sorry to only contact you as the harbinger of bad news, but I need you to pass on a message from your friend Greth. Alright, what is it? How are you? Get on with the bad news already. Ah, of course. I don't know how to put this, but your prediction came true. Wait, which prediction? No. You killed Greth. She broke the magical pact by summoning that behemoth. And I gave her every chance to give up, but apparently she preferred to die than to be arrested. No, this is kind of our fault because we told you. We shaped reality. I thought I was setting up a nice little circular tragedy that would cap the game, but no. Instead, we found somebody else to kill. You wouldn't understand. What is there to understand? Is there something we're not aware of? Yeah, there's a lot of things you're not aware of. Stop writing shit down. Leave me alone now. Greth wanted you to have something. Wow, that's an expensive card. Terrors often roam the cosmos, unable to harm anyone unless someone lets them in, and they become the fears of a whole sisterhood. That's your card. I mean, that's your behemoth. Bye. I don't think we're gonna see you again. Wow. Dahlia, do you know about Greth? Newcomer I told you about is ready to meet you. She doesn't even have a familiar yet, so I'm contacting you on her behalf. Say the word and I'll bring her to your place. Is this... we got some shapes here. Relatable. Today is my birthday. I was gonna say, it looks like that looks like the Hotline Miami symbol. Maybe I can start another run of Elden Ring too. 200 years later, they put out another Elden Ring. And I still hate it. I don't know why I even get up in the morning. Life doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't make any fucking sense. How does everyone else manage to not to hate themselves? I wish I was brave enough to drop out of uni. I don't even like computer science. I'd rather kill myself than go to work in an office. I'd rather not work at all. I wish there was a way to stop existing altogether. Wasn't the Akara system supposed to make us all happy? Yeah, there it is. Crappy AI overlord probably doesn't even have enough processing power to save a miserable being like me. I hope those idiots don't ask me to hang out today for my birthday. I don't feel like seeing anyone. Fuck, I forgot the toilet paper. Is that person a horse? Or is that a mask? What? So, I see. Hello. What's your name? I don't know. Oh, that's fine. I guess you're still figuring things out. How do you know I'm a woman? Only women can become witches, so there's no doubt about it. Everyone seems to be clearer than me on everything. I haven't even had the chance to get out of the closet to myself, but everyone here keeps addressing me as a woman. Would you rather have me switch back to masculine pronouns? Hell no. Sorry. Just angry it didn't all happen on my terms. Well, you have an eternity ahead of you to enjoy your true self. I guess I should be celebrating. I still can't picture myself out of this ugly beard and hoodie. I'll just offer some guidance. It's not very different from what all of us witches had to go through. None of us ascended in these cool robes and hats. I'm an engineer. I wouldn't even know where to begin with designing an outfit. 11% chance to defeat dysphoria. That sounds about right. Well, when I was about 10 years old, I saw a boar trample a friend to death during a school trip. That is oddly specific. It's the first thing that came to mind, and I find myself thinking about it too often whenever my mind's idle. Oh, yeah. I like electronic music, video games, spicy food, western movies, and gardening. Well, I mostly grew marijuana and chili peppers. Is there pot in space? There is everything in the universe. But recreational speaking, there's way better stuff you can get a hold of now being a witch. Nice, I could do with some of that. Did you do anything creative? Not really, maybe cooking. Let's add that trauma to the tea. Yeah, trauma tea. Alright. Fuck yeah, no, let's add recreational gardening. Well, I become a witch dealer? In a sense, we're all dealers in our community. We don't have money, so we all offer our goods and services to the rest. That's cool. What'd you dream of doing as a witch? What does a witch typically do? Eat children in cursed towns? No. Well, not typically. You can do whatever you want. Some of us take care of magical gardens, some craft daggers, some organize cosmic orgies. I dabble in divination. I don't know, I just want to have fun. I was preparing myself to become a computer engineer. I don't want to decide for you. That's your choice. It didn't really seem like you were enjoying computer science that much. That sounds interesting. Are there gardens in space? Of course, the best kinds. Oh. What would your ideal aesthetic be? I don't have a single clue. Definitely not this. It could be the opposite of this. Flashy. Ah, shit. I feel like any look would be too big for me to fill. I want to feel good about myself, but I also don't want to overdo it. I don't feel so ready to own that. Something exotic. I'm not a fan of that word. Why not? It's really cool. I'd rather do regular cool, not exotic cool. Ah, I see. I trust you can own the look, though. Alright, we're at 35%. They're good enough. Whoa! The Peppermancer. What are your powers about? I don't know yet. Something spicy. Alright, now we tell a fortune. I can't go by Untitled Witch Project forever. Role and name. Oh! Oh, man. Alright. So, we acquired this card last time by trying to get the deck to obey us. And it gave us this. This is every answer we could ever want. This is the Omni card. It's the best card. It gets you every option you could want. So, let's go for roll. There are 4 options. At some point, you will break the magical pact and will be forced to serve as an arbiter. Ouch. Your beginnings will be tough. Conservative witches will put you through absurd trials just to undermine the validity of newcomers. Your talents will grow exponentially in a very short amount of time, and you will even get to surpass some of the oldest witches. It will grow a very special variety of spicy peppers known as truth chili. They will become an essential item in the upcoming elections. Truth chili. Okay. I do want some earth. Sounds like you're going to be pretty busy. And for your name, Golden Horizon. Yearning, passion, happiness, temptation, communication, peace, support, success, justice. That seems like a pretty versatile one. You are Kaya, the Peppermancer. You are Nova. You are Cassia. They're all the same. Let's go with Kaya. I like it a lot. I'll do my best to live up to this name. Not that you're to blame, don't get me wrong. What are you planning to do now? Dahlia wanted to introduce me to more people, and now I feel ready for it. Okay. So I guess that was the that was probably the dysphoria character, if there is just one. But I was kind of wondering about that. I was definitely wondering, like, well, what about people that transition? Are they witches as well? And it appears that the question is yes. We have some more points. I think it's time to make a new card. See if we can get one of our more powerful cards. The Penitent one. Let's try this guy. And what do we have left to work with? Bottomless jug. Could use some water points in here. Truth. Emotion, intuition, substance, and truth. Let's go for it. Oh, I like this little crossing gate here. What is this guy gonna do? Veophobia. We walk the road alone for everyone to see. Whispers from everyone you love paint the most horrific worlds. Establish a dialogue with your intrusive thoughts. The mirror dispels what isn't true. Guide, discovery, introspection, leadership, purpose, courage, authority, mercy, wellness. Seems like a mostly positive card, actually. Who's this? Patrice. Our sister. Not cool. I had to learn you can get visitors now from other than you. I don't know if you are aware of the current state of things, but we need to talk. Chapter 5. An inquiry into values. Things weren't as easy as you have them right now. When I was about the age of little Michael here, I was already working. What did you do, Grandma? Spent most of my childhood helping my mom sew work clothes for the farmers. So I wonder what year this is. There's the food truck. The food truck is still there. And Maria Fortuna is her kid. This is before she awakened. Because she awakened when she quote-unquote died. I wish I had a job already. I hate school and my allowance is miserable. You make more from your allowance than I made sewing clothes. I got paid 30 cents a piece. Why'd you even bother doing it? I had to help my mom. She was paid $2 a piece. But during those times, it was enough for us to get by. Why is everything more expensive now, Grandma? I don't think I'm ready to explain that. Ask your dad about inflation when you get home. Did your dad ever explain it to you? I'm afraid not. My dad died in the war back in Spain. He didn't have time to teach me much besides how to use a knife and how to cook a mean paella. So this family is definite. Like, I was a little not sure about it, but like, based on the funeral scene from last chapter, this is a Latino family. I didn't really even think about that, but it seems like Fortuna and Patrice, and then the whole family. Really big family, strong ties. Why'd you come to America? First of all, this is not America. These are United States. A couple of years after my dad was killed, my mom had to flee to France with me and your auntie Fortuna to escape from the fascists. Then we moved to the U.S. What are fascists? Oh boy. Very mean people who don't like anyone who thinks differently from them or simply is different. There you go. That's... Like, that's... If a kid asked me that, that's kind of how I'd answer. Because you have to tell them... Because I think you're obligated to tell them the truth, but not paint it as in quite the most brutal way you can. Like, I think you should tell them the truth. It was... Here's a fun side story that disappoints me a little bit. I was in Colorado when I was living there with my little cousin who was like 7 at the time, and he asked something like, "What do cops do?" He asked something like that, like what do the police do? And my uncle, without missing a beat, goes, "Well, they protect us." And I was like, "No." No, you can't do that to a child. Well, sometimes you just don't. Sometimes you can't tell them the truth right away. Are there any fascists in the U.S.? Yes. Too many, I'd say. Oh no. What are we gonna do, Grandma? Tell us more stories about Aunt Fortuna. So yeah, we kind of like, we glanced over this, but she literally just walked into the ocean and disappeared. I told you 1,000 times, your Aunt Fortuna didn't die. She went to live in the stars. But it's true. Just the two of us and our friend Ava. I love Ava. She gives me candy. Wine. Yes, wine. I want wine. Night there was this meteor shower, so the 3 of us made a wish. I asked for my sister to be happy. She wasn't happy? She had a good life here, but she needed more. She's always had special powers. Out of the blue, she said, "I want to be a witch." I'm scared. She's a good witch. Then she got up and started walking towards the sea. The stars fell upon her from the sky, but also rose to embrace her from the bottom of the ocean. She walked until she disappeared into the water. She drowned then. No, she went to live in the stars. Don't make me repeat myself. Her body was never found, so she didn't drown. She's in a magical place now, watching over us. Why didn't she come visit us? I don't know. It's not like she can't visit. Oh, jeez. Hello, Fortuna. Oh no, you're upset. At this point, I'd say I'm more disillusioned than upset. When were you planning on telling me you can accept visitors? Things have been complicated. This is such a pattern. I don't know why you keep pushing me away when things get complicated. What do I need to do for you to let your big sister in? Have I ever failed you? I've explained this to you too many times already. You are in, it's just I don't like to be saved. And you're always too quick to make my own problems your own. Not even our mom intruded as much as you do. Who do you think changed your diapers and took you to school? Not this again. Listen, it's been 2 centuries since I last saw you. Why don't we skip this part and cut to the tense and cordial conversation? Fine. How's work? Stupendous, I'd say. While you've been gone, we managed to become one of the most popular publications among many covens. You are running, You are running a magazine. A cosmic magazine. I even started overseeing a side editorial about magical technology, which has been a hit among witches of the Machina cult. Tech witches, Gundam witches. Oh my god, Gundam witches are real. I'm not proud of those kinds of headlines, but they work wonders. Top 5 trinkets of the week is one of my favorite sections. We should stop trying to play it smart and embrace our love for random lists. Top 10 best lists in the cosmos. And to think I used to be a best-selling author back on Earth. How's Juliet doing? No, that had to end. We broke up about 50 years ago. She went and joined the arbitrage office willingly. Can you believe it? Why'd she do that? She was overwhelmed by what being a witch implies. All that freedom, the directionlessness. She depended a lot on me to decide how to use her time, but I'm not the kind to become anyone's conductor. She was fine whenever she was busy, but every time I needed my space, she had severe episodes of anxiety and depression. Yeah, that's not conducive to a good relationship, it sounds. She knew she was hurting us both, so in the end, her solution was to forego her freedom. Becoming an arbiter gave her a mission and a purpose. Some people need that. What a shame. Well, whatever works, I guess. Existential dread is a widespread disease amongst witches. The irony of immortality. Yeah, you think you have existential dread now? What if you lived forever? What if you just had infinite lifetimes of that, as opposed to just one lifetime? Cool. You still checking up on your descendants? Nah, I got bored a couple of generations ago. Really? You? It was important to me to veil over Maria Fortuna, Eric, Michael, and the rest, but they're all probably long gone now. And I was genuinely curious about how they raised their children, what became of them all. I don't know, the ego trip of witnessing one's legacy. So you just got bored of it. At some point, it lost all meaning, just became voyeurism, watching strangers go about their lives. I see. They stopped talking about you, huh? Shut up. Enough catching up. What have you done this time? What are you implying? Something embarrassing, dangerous, or illegal, I'm sure. Do we tell our sister about Abramar? We haven't told anybody about Abramar. Let's go to the neutral one. Yeah, she's definitely gonna flip out. Because it's dangerous and illegal. Bullshit. You can't lie to me. I know something's off because otherwise I wouldn't have had to find out for myself. Now you regain visitation privileges. And what's more, you have a brand new tarot. It's not tarot. Even worse, what have you done? There must be a reason you wanted me out of your hair. So we either tell her the truth or tell her, yeah, you're right, there's something we're not telling you, but we're not going to tell you, because it could put her in danger? Alright, fine. I get the feeling this is a terrible idea, but... Show yourself. Holy fuck, Fortuna. A motherfucking behemoth? Pleased to meet you, Patrice. And it talks? What do you mean it talks? We behemoths fucking invented language. And I'm not an it. Please refer to me as a he. Okay, good. So I was right this whole time. He is a he. What have you done, Fortuna? I did what I had to do to survive. This will get you executed, erased from the cosmos. I was living death anyway. 200 years alone on this rock is worse than oblivion, Patrice. Who could blame you, really? Fucking Idana. We have to use the elections as an opportunity to save your ass. I could start by calling in some favors, see if we can get you in the running. You're doing it again. Stop. This is my mess. I can handle it. You can't handle shit. Look at the situation you've gotten yourself into. I've been a witch for decades longer than you. I don't need your lessons. You may have been my big sister back on Earth, but not anymore. In fact, you're the little sister now. Know your place. What did you just say, you ungrateful piece of shit? You heard me. It's my turn to protect you. Just by colluding with me on this behemoth issue, you could be punished too. I didn't even tell my best friends. That's why I didn't want to get you involved. The fucking nerve. I don't need your help. The sooner you get that into your head, the better. Why did you turn me into a witch then? I did not turn you into a witch. You were destined to become one. How many times do we have to go over this? I just read the cards. Wait. Wait. Oh no. Oh my god. You alright? I did turn you into a witch. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. What are you on about? You're sorry now? What is going on? Oh shit, you're bone cancer. Oh shit. I recently learned something about my divination that, well, it changes everything. I'm not a reader. I'm a writer. What the hell does that mean? Idana's corpse visited me recently. She told me why she sent me into exile and why she took away my deck. I'm not seeing the future. I'm deciding it, forging what's ahead. I killed you. First of all, we were kids. You're not responsible for my fate, no matter the forces behind it. I gave you fucking cancer. Hey, shut it. I had a great life. If not cancer, it would have been a truck or the aftermath of all the drugs I did. I do not hold you accountable for any of that. I couldn't bear you dying, and I dragged your soul into space. Well, I do hold you accountable for that. Not that I hate it being a witch. It beats eternal slumber. However, I think you owe me. You must let me in. You wanted me back in your life so bad you pulled me out of death's embrace. Now own it. This is too much, Patrice. I don't want to read the cards anymore. The responsibility is overwhelming. Listen. I see how your powers present quite an ethical conundrum. But we're not on Earth anymore. I haven't met a single witch that isn't fucking overpowered and exploiting her abilities to satisfy her ambitions. You're like a super witch. So what? Use your powers to do good or whatever. I don't know. Moreover, I believe that you should act on it, like that spider guy that Ava liked. Spider guy? Oh, Spider-Man. Having great power and not using it is irresponsible. Okay, that took me a minute. I don't know shit about Spider-Man, but I know that. Where do I draw the line? Case by case. I know you're a good person. I'm not afraid of letting you tamper with fate. Read the cards for me, come on. What about read into my end? What? No. Come on, we all have an expiry date, even witches. Write me a beautiful death. You know, being aware of how I was meant to die gave me superpowers back when I was immortal. It is weird, but I miss that powerful dread. Grant me illumination once again. The end. You get reincarnated or whatever, you deal with the pain of being alive like the rest of us. Wait, how does this new deck of yours work? New card. Vehophobia. Guide, discovery, introspection, leadership, purpose, courage, authority, mercy, wellness. I bet we're going to get a lot of responses for this. 4 responses. Wow. You will ascend one more time. You will become a goddess of inspiration and will only be able to interact with this plane through signs and revelations. You will turn yourself into a gemstone trinket to veil over your favorite student. You will get to witness the end of this universe and perish along with whoever remains to experience the end of it all. You are destined to go out in a cosmic orgy. What, until you just explode? I don't know about that one. Kind of like the first one, where you just become a god. No. Can you change it? Sorry, no. You see how much time I have left? Nope, sorry. That'll have to do then. What do you have in mind? I want you to run for leader. What? No. I'm deadly serious. When I learned that Adana died and the Coven needed a new leader, I automatically thought of you. Your divination makes you the perfect candidate. Yeah, maybe. That's why it pissed me off extra to discover that you could receive visitors this late. We've already lost a lot of time we could have put into preparing your campaign. Dahlia and Jasmine are already running. So? They call dibs on the seat or what? Things will get too tense if I decide to run now. They'll have to deal with it. For God's sakes, we're all centuries old. I demand, expect, a certain degree of maturity from all of us. You have exactly the same right to run for leader. I already told Dahlia I'd help her become the next leader. What a pity. Let's hope she takes it well when you tell her you're running for leader yourself. You're really pushing this on me. I'm not saying I think you're wrong. but you're really pushing it on me. What do you think, chat? Do we want to be the Elder Witch? One-minute poll. Extra votes are allowed. Oh, it's tied. All right, it's okay, no is pulling ahead. This is the best use of channel points that exists. I love this. This is so fun. I wish I could put this. I wish I should have a module to put this on the screen when I'm doing it. No is still ahead by 3 points at the end. Thank you, Sean, for your 4,000 channel point contribution. But I don't want to run for leader. Come on, Fortuna, you're gonna make me beg? It's not a matter of begging. Running a coven requires way more than manipulating the future. I'm not ready for that. But you are. You're sensitive and smart, plus you can scry what's ahead. Well, or write what's ahead, whatever. I'll help you with the bureaucracy. We'll make a fine team. Okay, no, we're helping Dahlia. A waste, but I won't force your hand. Well, you sure tried. We can still do a lot of good if the future leader has you for an advisor. Let's invite Dahlia and see how we can help with her campaign. There we go. That's more in line with what I wanted. Or with what chat wanted, too. I'm going to do some scouting, and I'll come back with a picture of the current political landscape. Then we can review the hottest topics with the team. Wow, so we got a political strategist on our team now. See you in a bit. What a bossy sister. Tell me about it. The air seal didn't seem to make a dent on her. I'm a bit disappointed in my magic. I'm beginning to think I sided with the wrong sister. Shut up. So, shit is getting real. Are you excited? I guess so. You're about to help Dahlia become someone's Adana, aren't you? I didn't look at it that way, but knowing Dahlia, I guess she's destined to piss off a lot of people. Peace is but an illusion, huh? Only peace I've ever known is when outside a universe, existence breeds chaos. Okay, then what do you need me to do? What do you mean? For example, do you want me to deliver a letter to summon Dahlia and Jasmine to let them hear about your final stance? I don't think it would be humiliating her. She'd get it, right? I think we can do that. I can spy on opponents, dig up some dirt, spin the cosmic wheel a bit in our favor, you know. I guess that's a great resource. But don't do anything without our approval. I'm a team player. Yeah, sure. I think I'm gonna lay down for a bit now. I need some rest. Ah, our very first card. You are walking through the desert in the middle of the night. You can see the lines connecting constellations in the sky. You find a lonely camping tent with a dim light coming out of it. Inside there is a fairy with broken wings. You make love until sunrise. When you wake up, there is no tent and you are in the middle of an oasis with crystal waters. Weird. Alright, let's take a short little break, and we'll be right back. All right. As always, thank you everyone for watching this afternoon. If you're not already following me, the Voice of Dog, feel free to do that. It helps me out, and I appreciate it. Spent a bit of time doing some editing for Pyre last night, and Visual Novel Sports Club will be moving forward, hopefully on Monday. We'll be getting together to record episode 6. We're getting pretty close to the end of Pyre, so I expect the next episode or two to clear everything up. And then, of course, I want to do a bonus episode where we attempt to play the game with each other over Parsec. Just as a bonus episode, final thing. Everybody versus me. Who can beat me over Parsec? Is it possible? With a severe disadvantage. Anyway. Alright, Jasmine. Are you mad? Is Jasmine mad at us? You wanted to see us, right? I'd love a get-together before the race starts. Let me know when it's a good time and I'll pick up Dahlia and come over to your place. Okay, cool. So we can talk things out. It's been centuries since we got the 3 of us together. I don't know why we didn't do this, right away. What's up, witches? What did we do last time we met? You two came over to my garden. We had some delicious pastries that Fortuna baked herself. Nomad Sky Caravan! We started to play that silly Mortal game you taught us. Alright, truth or dare. It was all the rage amongst teenagers when I was a young mortal. Then I dared you to read into the future of the Coven. Oh. Ah, that is how the incident started. This is all her fault. Now it's up to us to clean up her fucking mess. Are you nervous about the elections? You can't imagine. I'm cool, more excited than anything. I'm not worried because whoever wins in the end, the Coven is going to be well looked after. On the other hand, I want what's best for the Coven, and I truly believe my program is the safest bet. Just to be clear, I do think you'd make for a lovely leader, but playing it safe is the death of progress, Jasmine. Aren't we all well already? We just need to iron out Adana's more abusive politics and put some more love into the community. That's because the status quo benefits you. Think about all the novices and all the witches who don't fit into that orderly vision, myself included. My plan is not to start a revolution, but to level the playing field. It's not fair that power is held by the eldest. Novices need to be guided, though. Think about what we had when we had just ascended. We weren't in any shape to be making important decisions. I don't know about that. Age has its own setbacks. What do you think, Fortuna? About that. I guess it's time I make my stance clear. I'm with Dahlia on this. I just met with Patrice, and after putting some thought into it, I decided we'll support Dahlia during the campaign. Fuck yes! Oh no. What? Patrice too? Are my views so wrong that all my friends are uniting against me? Gonna make me hurt Jasmine, aren't you? It's not wrong. Our program is just, your program is just bad. That's a euphemism for you're siding with the old hags. But I'm not an old hag. Doesn't that count for something? I believe that the old witches are using you to whitewash the power they exert over the Coven. Wow. Okay. I'm not in cahoots with anyone, I swear. We didn't say that. But let's acknowledge that your program is pretty convenient for the old lot. Maybe that's just an indicator of how sensible my program is, don't you think? Yeah, sensible and retrograde. Hey friends, let's take it easy. Why don't we deal with this the way it was intended? We have many debates and campaign actions ahead to prove our points. No need to get bloody right here and now. Sure. Yeah, we'd better... So this is it, huh? I'm afraid there won't be any more friendly get-togethers until we solve the shit out of this. Let's get to work. Good luck, everyone. Well, bye. Everything is set to go. Dahlia is ready. Get your shit in order because it's about to get real. Let me know when you're ready and we'll come over there to review Dahlia's program and campaign plan. Chicken duty. Thank you for that follow. Welcome. Make a tiny guy in the background. Just a real tiny guy there. Ignore him, he's not involved. The Scribe. Whispers from the undone jade witches imbue this card with emotion, the will to kill your heart to save your kin, the overflowing water from the jugs represent inner desire. Courage, communication, peace, yearning, passion, power. Seems like it lines up with a lot of the cards I've already got, so... A lot of these emotion... I've got a lot of water emotion cards. Alright, Patrice. Your energy has won us half the race already. Let's get right to it. Excited. Did you meet with Jasmine? How did she take it? Jasmine wasn't really happy about it. It's only natural. I'm sure she's terrified now that she knows we've all teamed up against her. I see you don't even feel a bit of guilt. Good to hear. Let's go out there and start spreading the wonders of our program. What is there left to plan? Everything? I'm more the kind of witch that works with her gut. That's alright, it's a great asset to have a leader with sharp instincts. But do you mind if I take care of the most boring analytical parts? Okay, the floor is yours. I say we analyze our opponents first, then I'll interview you two to see where we stand on the main issues. After that, we can review our program. Once we get to something solid, we should schedule some campaign actions to get the ball rolling. Date for the election Congress hasn't been decided yet, but we're against the clock as of now. How does that sound? Did someone tell you about the 5 pillars of the Coven? You know, judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs, witch duties. You mean he explained them to you? You can skip the explanation. Or does anyone want to hear it? Chat, speak up if you want to hear the 5 tenets of witch law once again. I will wait a moment. If not, we will, yes, please? Sure. Explain it to me again, please. Thorough, that's good. Here's the deal. There are 5 key directives that keep our Coven's cogs churning. Here they are. Judgment, law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs, and witch duties. Make good note of them. Judgment is about how we deal with conflicts within the Coven and how we determine who's at fault. It's also the executive branch, where the Coven is going and how we deal with major events. Until now, we've had runic judgment, which basically consisted of Adana consulting with the gods, and us blindly swallowing whatever she fed us. Then, we have law enforcement. That is how the Coven punishes anyone who did something wrong or forbidden as determined by judgment. Right now, as you are well aware, we send infractors to exile for a variable amount of time depending on the severity of their actions, which is why we were exiled for 1,000 fucking years. Can our slogan be "Fuck you, exile"? Very punk, it may work. Just kidding. Next is forbidden arts. That's how we deal with perilous magic and knowledge, such as summoning behemoths, necromancy. We ban it. So, that's our current stance. The Age of Fear is about to end. And there's mortal affairs. That's how we deal with humans and is traditionally put other lesser beings. Lesser beings isn't animals or any life form that doesn't have access to magic. Actually, fuck that term, by the way. Okay, so everybody in this game has come out and been like, yeah, no, that's what we used to use in the old days, and fuck that term. It sucks. The previous leader, Adana, determined that mortals should be exploited and manipulated at witches' convenience. Did you know that Adana wanted to cause World War III on Earth? That's true. That's something that Spider Lady told us. What? Why? To harvest energy from mortals. Piece of shit, I'm so happy that she's dead. We still have a celebration pending to send her off to hell. Last item, witch duties. That defines what obligations members have to the Coven. Right now we have those obnoxious quarterly controls Adana imposed on us to check on our progress. You skip them thanks to exile, but damn if they haven't been a pain in the ass. Should a witch fail to deliver, they'll eventually lose their membership. Imagine the strain that's put on many of our sisters. I would have gladly done my homework in exchange for freedom, though. I know, but still. Luckily, the controls are suspended until after the elections, and many of us are hoping they will be cancelled forever. You bet they will be. Nice. That's all 5 of them, right? But for these elections, there's an additional critical point to the race. What to do with Adana's corpse. Oh, right. The Coven is divided between devouring her, making the 100 members that we are right now become more powerful. Just eat the body, that's what witches do, apparently. Or scattering her remains throughout the cosmos so more witches can ascend, making the Coven more diverse. There's no actual dilemma here, though. I wouldn't eat that bitch's corpse even if you baked her into a chocolate cake. We need to open our doors to more witches. Let's turn Adana into something good. I don't have strong opinions about it. Whatever you think is best. Anyway, internalize these issues. Take your time. Let me know when you're ready to continue. Done? Done. Good, let's start dissecting our rivals then. Here's the intel I gathered on Jasmine. That's a funny picture. Jasmine was born in a small English town during the Industrial Revolution circa 1800. That put her in a cultural sweet spot for amassing the sympathies of the Coven. She's a young witch in the eyes of the eldest medieval and ancient witches. But not so... Yeah, it's an Instagram picture. But not so alien as his contemporanean witches with our world wars, TV, internet, and our other global lunacies. I don't really know what those are either. Yeah, sorry, you're not even from Earth to begin with. Wait, what? The thing is, Jasmine gets along with us, but is also part of the last decent generation, according to the most conservative witches. Her politics are a liberal revision of Adana's, removing the most tyrannical mechanisms by reducing punishment and responsibilities. Oh, so she is a liberal centrist. Am I getting that right? Or a neo-lib? I will maintain the status quo, but give more room for individualism and personal experience, free from any duties and the fear of failure. How'd you manage to get all of that info in so little time? Enjoying the perks of having a journalist sister now, huh? Focus. Her program to achieve is this. This is the program we are running against. Judgment will be performed by a quorum of the 4 eldest witches in agreement with the leader. That would be Jasmine plus the 4 eldest witches. She's a conservative centrist. Okay. You'll have to forgive me, my political compass is not very accurate. Yeah, the 4 most conservative witches. That is the sweetest candy of her program for the old lot. Right. Enforcement will work with a system of strikes. Here's another problem I have. She hasn't specified how many yet, but should a witch accumulate enough warnings, she will be expelled from the Coven. Expulsion after many warnings. Way less radical than exile, and the worst case scenario is the freedom to start anew elsewhere. That would, it's funny that program would allow us to go free. Regarding forbidden arts, she won't change a thing. Anything deemed dangerous by the eldest witches will be banned. For mortal affairs, Jasmine proposes a model of protection and guidance. I'm okay with that. What is good for humanity? What should we protect them from? I guess that'll be determined by the quorum of the eldest. Lastly, as for witch duties, she proposes a policy of no vigilance. Jasmine argues that we should trust every sister will have the Coven's interest in mind, and that there's no need to evaluate or impose any duties on any member. I don't know. I think it's wiser to pool your resources so you can do group community projects and accomplish goals. Also, she wants to eat Adana and become stronger, which is also what the old witches want to do. The old witches want to get stronger. Now tell me, what can we do against this program? I trust that everyone will see how our approach is far superior, and if not, we'll make up for it by showing spirit. I mean, spirit is important, yes, but we need some strategies to have the upper hand dialectically. Any ideas? What do you think is the best strategy to undermine Jasmine's program? How are we going to attack her policies? Chat? Well, the first one is, I don't even want to answer the question. Poor Jasmine. But I'm more apt to say these lax policies will incentivize foul play. Like what I'm doing. Also, these plans benefit the powerful and forsake novices. That's a good answer too. 2 or 3 is pretty good. Individualism will fracture the community, and tradition and Coven culture will vanish in this setup. It's power concentration. I agree. I think that's most important here, is that the power will still consolidate roughly where it was before. Okay, even without doing a chat vote here, it seems most people are attaching themselves to 3. I'm gonna go with 3 myself. These plans benefit the power and forsake novices. Interesting. If we adopt this strategy, we may polarize the Coven's opinion. But in the long run, we can gather the support of the young and weak, plus the support of the most compassionate elders. Peel off some of those older conservative elders. You know, the ones who still have empathy left and haven't, had it ripped out of them by age. How do you appeal to somebody who's like 500 years old? Let's use our privileged info on Jasmine. What would you say is Jasmine's strongest point? She can be extremely cunning. That's what I'm most afraid of. You're right to be on guard, yeah. Really? What would you say is Jasmine's strongest point? What if we consume the 4 eldest witches? Yeah, then everybody will get 4 times as strong. She looks like a golden retriever. Yeah, her apparent innocence and frailty is one of them, but I don't know if that's the... I think it's her resourcefulness. I think this is giving her too little credit. Like, this is what the player is thinking after having seen her for, like, only a couple of hours of gameplay. But we know her going back 200 years, right? So I'm leaning towards 4. She manages to find a way out of any problem. Her garden provides her a great variety of the tools to deal with just about any situation. She has many contacts and smart ideas. She's going to be hard to corner. But when it comes to resourcefulness, I believe we have the upper hand. With your divination on our side. No surprise we both went directly to Fortuna to ask for her support in this race. That's why I'm always on Fortuna's side. Thought it was because I'm your sister. Yeah, that too. What would you say is Jasmine's weakest points? Combat. She's just not made for action. Well, I don't know if there will be a lot of opportunities during this campaign to show one's might, but yeah, duly noted. What do you say, Fortuna? I was gonna say she's a little bit naive. Like, even despite her age and experience, she's still a bit naive because she's willing to leave everything up to the 4 oldest witches, to the quorum. But that's not an option here. I would say maybe her compassion. Also, it seems really naive to allow so much forbidden shit to go on and just get a slap on the wrist and get returned to the community. We did see that she gets a little jealous. Compassion could be the closest to naivety, yeah. 2 or 3, I'd say. We don't want to intimidate her. That's not the kind of campaign we're running, although Dahlia might disagree with that. We're hoping to be the compassion group, it's true. Go with envy, because it's been observed before. Ooh, good one. Straight for the kill. Really? Yeah, and she does a poor job hiding it. We should come up with creative ways of triggering her envy then. Oh, no. I feel bad doing this. Toughen up. Her advisors will be doing the same about Dahlia, no doubt. These are emergency resources. If we play our cards right, we can hope for a clean victory. Focus on bringing your best game, and I won't have to push any ugly buttons. You're overthinking it. I've got this, team. Shall we move on to Capressa? Who the hell is Capressa? Oh, right! That old log is running for leader, too. No one truly thinks she poses any threat to Dahlia or Jasmine, but she is a candidate nonetheless. We should study her. I believe this dark horse has a chance of surprising us all. Tell me who she is already, come on. Oh, the Historian Witch. Tree Witch. The eldest witch in our coven, she precedes even Adana. Capressa is originally from Earth, but ascended way before humanity even started writing. Wow. She has an infallible memory. All events are registered within her tree rings. She's been a really valuable source for the Cosmic Gazette. Capressa has helped us many times with our articles. The thing is that she's played a secondary role in the Coven, just supporting us with her wisdom. But apparently Capressa isn't a fan of change and isn't happy with the direction Jasmine or Dahlia wants to take for the Coven, so for the first time she's running for leader. Her program is easy to sum up. She wants to keep things exactly as Idana left them. Alright, well. Moreover, she advocates for preserving Idana's corpse as some sort of oracle to keep using her as a channel to consult with the gods and to set the direction for the Coven. You know, I wonder if that's going to get addressed at all. The fact that Idana claimed that she could talk to the gods. And that was the source of her wisdom. And decrees and all that. And power. She did leave us one of her eyes, and it has been helpful. Wow, fuck Capressa. Fuck her indeed. Fuck her program in any case. I know Capressa personally, and she is very kind and helpful, but yes, no one wants the ghost of Idana to keep ruling over us. She has very few supporters, all among the eldest, but I wouldn't underestimate her. Capressa has this special mystical aura around her. Combined with her vast knowledge, she's sure to impress many voters during the campaign. But what I'm more afraid of is that, depending on how gruesome the race gets, we could scare some of the most conservative witches into switching sides from Jasmine to Capressa. Oh god, we got a third-party candidate we gotta think about. Uh-oh, we gotta split the vote. We gotta split the Democrats. No, the conservatives. Oh boy. Yeah, no, it's gonna be advantageous for us. As long as we don't underestimate Capressa and keep her in check, it should all be alright, I think. Actually, I believe it's good that she's running. From the warfare point of view, it's the best case scenario for us. Divide and conquer. Yeah. We're not all about smashing things, you know. Nah, let's keep going. Alright. Our program. Judgment by referendum. A vote of all the witches. Enforcement. None. Fuck that. We go for amicable resolution. Forbidden arts. None. Fuck prohibitions. Education above all. Let's be aware of the risks and the rewards. Mortal affairs. Fuck mortals. Cut all ties. What? Sorry, I got carried away with the fuck thing. I said we cut all ties with mortals. We are way too privileged to be messing with people's lives. Just let them be and focus on the cosmic and the magical. Witch duties, magical tax. This is the true game changer. Have every member of the Coven share a percentage of their magic output to pool resources for the benefit of the clan. Cool! Just close my windows. That could be a pretty powerful asset for the Coven, yeah. Forgot about the hottest topic, what to do with Idana's corpse. We scattered the shit out of that abomination of a leader, of course. Witchhood is so precious, we should open the doors for more women. Gotcha. So, honest feedback? You are betting on a kind-hearted community that requires goodwill to work. Almost utopic, I must say. Why aim for less? I feel you, but our opponents are going to pick us apart. Better to stay ahead and do our own self-analysis. What would you say is the best strategy to counter Dahlia's stance? Ah, expose her naivety. Oh no. Oh no. Look, we've built like 0.00001%. Alright? I didn't think this game was gonna do that. Also, yeah, spotlight the primitive societies of our homeworld, yeah. Look, it was complicated, okay? That's so funny. What is horizontalism? Can anyone sum that up real nice and tidy for me? If not, that's fine. I was just curious. It's something I hear sometimes and I don't know. Oh, build wide. Okay. Okay, yeah. I am definitely, like, you are depending way too much on people's good faith. Like, way more than we are. That's probably what our rivals will go for. They'll most likely say that the ideal community Dolly wants to paint a picture of isn't a reality. Let them try. I know we can inspire everyone to wish for an ideal community. I hope you're right. Let's change gears. What about our strengths? I'm definitely the strongest candidate. In what sense? In the literal one. Okay, good to know. Should all end in the battle royale. It's hard to think about one's virtues. I know. You know her well. What would you say is Dahlia's strongest point? This is tough. We should try and schedule as many public debates as possible. Yes, exhaust the shit out of Jasmine. I feel so bad to do this to Jasmine. What's her most critical flaw? This should be easy. Making daggers is the least valuable asset offered by a candidate. Ouch. Jeez. I don't know about that, but ouch. It's pretty down there. Yeah, she's very radical, lacks diplomacy. That's like, nah, fuck off. Dahlia is very green when it comes to debating politics or philosophy. Also, like, one or two seem pretty good options here. Probably leaning towards two. Like, I hope you learn quick on the debate stage. That's true. It's a very exploitable flaw. Let's hope the strategy doesn't involve trying to defeat you dialectically. Although that it would likely force you to make public statements on hairy topics. I hope you don't sabotage yourself if they bring up complex dilemmas. Isn't I don't know a valid answer? I'm not embarrassed to acknowledge my shortcomings. It's not ideal, but it'll be better than saying something outrageous. Alright, well, up to... Oh, god damn it. Is that our plan? I don't know. Well... I say now we take a moment to reevaluate our program. That's right. Is there any part of our program that we can adjust? I can think of one thing. I won't barge regarding the judgment system. Referendum is the way to go. It's fine, it's not what I was thinking of. Also, I'm extremely proud of the magical tax. I'm super excited about forging a massive sword to slay cosmic horrors, provided the referendum approves of that. Alright, let's put this one up to a vote. Could not end poll, could not delete poll. Okay, hang on. Fine, reload the page then. Policy change? Law enforcement, forbidden arts, mortal affairs. Perfection. 1 minute poll. Policy changes? Ah, yes. I think there is one thing you could do about this that I think Chad agrees with me on. We're all a little biased. We are all slightly biased on this issue. But you know what? Oh, there's one for Forbidden Arts, but we got 6 from Mortal Affairs. We got about 30 seconds left. Yep, seems like it's going to be Mortal Affairs. Maybe open that up a bit? These are the stances of our competitors. Compressa wants to continue exploiting them for our benefit. Jasmine says we should guide them, take care of them. Dahlia proposes cutting all ties. She believes that we should not abuse our privilege over them and just leave them be. Okay. Quick no vote on this one, but I will take chat suggestions. I'm thinking why not guide them if you're so high and mighty? You know, if you have so many solutions to daily problems in human life, in mortal life. What's a new option, though? What could a new option be? I would say ponder guidance. Yeah. The cards could provide an interesting option. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm intrigued. What else can we do about our relationship with mortals? I don't know. If you want to propose an alternative, it should be something drastically different. The current stances cover every base so far. What about this? We reveal the existence of witches to mortals. Whoa, that's radical. Whatever decision we make regarding mortals would be morally gray since they don't know about us. What I propose here is a simple concept, truth. Wouldn't it be better if we develop a working relationship and make them aware of our capabilities? Let them ask directly for what they need? Humanity has a troubling relationship with witches. They burned us for sport. That was only on Earth, right? The cosmos is vast and full of mortal societies. Let Earthlings deconstruct their misconceptions about witchcraft. And anyway, on Earth, they burn poor, innocent women. What can they really do about the real deal? It'll be like revealing the existence of lions to a rabbit. They can hide or reject us, but in no way will they be able to hurt us. You're underestimating mortals' drive to destroy things, but sure, that can make our program look strong. We can spin a good angle from it. Prepare to be attacked in any debates, though. So Dahlia does actually respect mortals. I would never underestimate them. I don't care what the conservative lot have to say about this. Revealing our existence is an honest approach, one I could be proud of. I'm game if you think this can work. Okay. Now, what do you think, Chad? Four? Yeah? Alright, let's go with the radical one. We're already flipping the table. Yeah. Okay, that's a substantial change. You want to change anything else? Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm happy with the program. I'm dialing that in. Take a minute to look at the program. Internalize it, believe it, make it yours. You're gonna have to defend all these decisions in front of your rivals in the whole coven. We're gonna need to sell the concept of it. And for that, we're going to need a slogan. Uh-oh. Finally, something fun. I got one. Power in numbers. Fuck Adana. I thought of it before the dialogue box even popped up. I was like, is there gonna be a joke? Jordi DePaco, what are you doing to us? Stop that. You can't do that to Americans. It's not fair. You know that they're gonna be like, no, that's terrible, fuck you. Stronger Together is pretty good. We need the ultimate, most classical form of propaganda. A poster. Oh no. It's not like there are any streets in space that plaster with Dahlia's face. We'll send posters to everyone we know from inside and outside the coven. Try to have them set up in common spaces like temples or cosmic markets. Do you know any cool artists? I was thinking that your new cards have a lot of style. Oh boy! We get to make a propaganda poster. Oh god. Yeah, totally making an album cover. littered with the skulls of her enemies. Look at all those skulls! I love skulls. Chapter 6. Pandemonium. What is this? Am I dead? Yeah, this is like right after she walked into the ocean. Oh, I'm in a point and click now. Oh God. You walked away with the keys to the food truck, so that's why it's still there. Oh, hi. Dear. Yes. Uh-oh. I get the feeling we're about to hit a genre shift. You know, this is a thing in a lot of Deconstruct Team games. In Gods Will Be Watching, every chapter was radically different from the one before it, so that was pretty normal. In Red Strings Club, it has three very distinct parts. It has the making cyber pottery portion, it has the bartending portion, and then it has the hacking the cyber corporation portion and doing all the social engineering shit. And that's really interesting too. So here it looks like we've got our political campaign as maybe the rest of the game. What's the situation? Everything is set to go. Election day has just been announced. We're merely 32 cycles away from it. We're going to check the vibe of the Coven first. Witches are starting to form their own ideas regarding this race. We can tap into the mind of the Coven with the Dream Ball. The Dream Ball allows us to get real-time readings on our community's desires and expectations. It's Witch Twitter. Hence, we can filter the current vote intention. Spreadsheet Sorcery, that's some high-level magic. Pivotal tool for adjusting our strategies as the race progresses. Every action we perform and the actions of our opponents, of course, will affect the Covenant's sympathies, and that'll be reflected in the Dream Ball's readings. I added some men's runes to filter vote intention by demographic. Go ahead and browse through them. I encourage you to put some time into familiarizing yourself with the characteristics of each group. Looks like we've got 6 different factions. As the Oracle of the team, you better take responsibility and do some studying too. Luckily for you, as the founder of the Cosmic Gazette, I know a fair amount about the idiosyncrasies of our coven. I wrote down a comprehensive demographic analysis for you. I took the liberty of placing it all in your library for when you have the time to go do some studying. Okay. You won't be able to accomplish much by yourself out there being exiled, so you're going to be in charge of team management from this point on. We need someone tracking all of our efforts and assigning tasks so we can better focus on our mission without worrying about schedules. You are extremely intelligent and have sharp instincts. I have zero doubt that you will do an excellent job. I mean, Fortuna. The what? Cool. I could use some of that. Yeah, I'll eat that. Anyway, let's get to work. Let's make sure we all have a task and get this ball rolling. Alright, so novices support us 50%. Producers do not. Warriors, 100% of warriors support us. Not a single warrior is going against Dahlia. Explorers, 67. Academics, and oracles. Okay, so producers, academics, and oracles we need to work on. Okay. Let's promote our program to producers. Look for allies and opportunities. Hello. I would like to formally introduce myself before the race. There are some topics I am interested in discussing with you regarding the nature of the political shift our coven is about to experience. Caprese. Hello. I wanted to formally introduce myself before the race becomes hectic. Why me? I'm not the one running. I know, but you're one of the major players in these elections. The driving force, as Adana would put it. Adana often confided in me. The fear you inspired her was one of the greatest weaknesses. I don't know how to feel about that. That makes two of us. That's the main reason I decided to pay you a visit. To keep me in check. To form my own judgment. I carry the best of intentions. There's a certain aura around you that tells me I can trust you. Plants are more sensitive to this kind of energy. Knowing this, I must ask you and your team to retire from the race. Haha, nice strategy. I didn't say that in jest. You are too close to your human side to properly govern a cosmic coven. That's what made Adana such a great leader. She had a direct channel of communication with the gods and was far detached from her human origins. On the other hand, you, Dahlia, and Jasmine, you have an uncountable number of human flaws. Fear, pride, envy, greed. Even what you consider virtues, such as ambition or mercy, or even the most basic things, such as the need or comfort or an enjoyment, cloud your judgment. You should be like me, a tree, and need nothing, except water and sunlight. Flaws, flaws, flaws. Okay, you are a psychopath, get out of my house. I'm thinking it right now. I'm thinking it. But I'll humor you for a bit longer, since I have nothing better to do at the moment. Without feelings, can you truly care for your peers? There are many beings in this universe that are better suited for leadership than your kind, precisely because of this lack of human feelings. Have you ever stopped to study the flora? Most witches are too fauna-centric to see other forms of coexistence. As a tree, my intellect is that of growth and community. I lack individuality. I'm just part of a forest. We, the plants, grow, expand, and nurture all around us. The majority of us don't need to feed on other living beings to prosper. The basic fact alters our whole perception of reality. Human existence is so built on top of sacrifice that you are immune to innumerable forms of brutality. You are a devourer of worlds, and we, the plants, are their healers. I'm going to take care of you no matter how you treat me. Let me ask you a question. What's the most important quality in a leader? You know, that thing you don't have? Very useful trait to understand the fear and needs of your community. Probably the trait in which I am most lacking. But empathy is a double-edged sword. Historically, empathetic leaders often crash and burn, overwhelmed by the contradicting angst of their people. A characteristic that can quickly turn to weakness. Selflessness. That's the most important trait in the leader. Yeah, that was the other one, to put the group's needs before your own. And even if you invented the word, humans are incapable of it. All those emotions we talked about before, they're what make it impossible. Satisfaction, respect, honor, friendship, the list is endless. Humans are capable of selfless actions, but not of selfless existences. Implying that humans should never lead? When avoidable, yes. Look at what's happened on Earth. Look, that's What if I don't want to be ruled? What if I don't agree with that allegedly superior beings that decides for me? I want to create a world closer to my vision. Isn't that egoistical? Yes, and I don't care. This is what I want. In that case, I guess there's not much more for us to debate. Well, I'm glad you finally realized it. I'm afraid that in the end it boils down to what each of us wants. You may be right about that. Alright, fine. What's this buried emotion? Ooh. That's a, I'm leaning towards not... I don't think emotionally killing her is going to help us. Especially since we want her to split the vote. I'm thinking about this mechanically, and also I don't really want to do that to somebody, even if you are a mean tree lady. Like, you're not that hostile to me. You just don't like humans much because you are a tree. I get it. Nothing. I think it's time for me to leave now. Well, would you like me to read your fortune? That at least. I'd do that. I'd manipulate you that way. Would you do that for an opponent? Of course. There's only one thing on my mind, something really dear to me. Will I be able to safeguard Idana's legacy? Ooh. Of all the eras I've lived through, Idana's has been the most peaceful and prosperous. At the expense of some of her sisters, but sure. Don't poison the reading with your resentment, that's improper of an oracle. Fine. I will focus on your honest will. Think about Idana while I shuffle my deck. Uh-oh. This is gonna be nasty. Okay, no, but you will make peace of it and find new forms of happiness. I think, you know what, that might be the best answer, but let's see. No, the pressure of this race will become so unbearable that you will lose your mind. Nothing will matter after that. You will steal one of Idana's masks and drop out of the race. You will leave the Coven and start a cult to follow the mask's whispers. Ooh. One is fine. What's up? Happiness is always good news, isn't it? Happiness means nothing to me. What I want is for Dana's work to be eternal. Nothing is eternal. I know. I knew this endeavor was meaningless from the moment I set out to do it. But still, I needed to try. Will you give up now? No. Even if it's just the tiniest fraction, keeping some of Idana's legacy alive is priceless. Thank you. Alright, what's next? study demographics analysis. Demographic, novices. Freshly ascended. Still haven't found their calling. Academics. Academics are the oldest demographic on average. You can count them as the biggest elder representation in this race. In fact, Cupressa is one of them, so she may have a slight advantage in this front. Academics like quiet, control, respect, protocol. They're pretty well off, so they'll welcome anything that maintains the status quo. Producers. Have a penchant for milking the cosmos. Gardening, mining, sowing, distilling dark matter, you name it. Producers and academics have an almost symbiotic relationship. Producers fund academics' endless research, and in exchange they reap the latest techniques for furthering the exploitation of this universe. Jasmine is one of them, so she'll have the upper hand with this demographic. To cater to them, increase their quality of life and relevance. You're building a machine inside the sun. You don't know what the machine is for, but you keep building it obsessively. When you're done, you pull the lever, and the sun vanishes along with every other star, leaving you in absolute darkness. You again? Hey, Peppers. What do you want? I need to bring you up to date regarding an active conflict that may affect the current elections. Let me know when it's a good time for me to visit. Okay. Maybe there's a way for me to help. I think my meeting with the producers was good. They are all too fond of Jasmine, but I managed to snatch some votes towards our side. Okay? Well, the producers like Jasmine the most, so shouldn't we talk about the tax? Like, it feels weird to be, like, preaching about a tax, but it's like, no, this will benefit you in the long run. We will do this, use this for community things. I don't know. Yeah, judgment. Alright, now what? Should we be worried? There's an internal war going on within the Coven of the Jade Sculptors. The conflict escalated quicker than we anticipated, and there have been many witch casualties in the matter of weeks, so the Arbitrage Office had to intervene to minimize casualties, and above all, keep it contained to make sure no other Coven takes part in the conflict. Keep it humanitarian. In fact, there is someone I would like to send your way. The council has been very valuable to me and by extension to the Arbitrage Office. Maybe you'll be able to do the same for a group of refugees that had to leave the Jade Sculptors to save their skin. Why are we getting involved with this? Shouldn't the Arbitrage Office be neutral? We have an objective, and that's to preserve peace within Witch Society. Our policy is to avoid meddling in internal conflicts unless they become a threat to the rest of the community, like in this case. When the shit has hit the fan, we do whatever is best to keep the turmoil in check. I'm giving notice to the office. They will tell Zira, the representative of the refugees, to make contact with you. Okay, I can't promise anything, though. Okay, debrief. I hooked you up with someone that could help us. I'd rather have you handle strategy. She'll come here. I trust you. Her name is One, Witch of Entropy and Decay. Like you and Adana, she's one of the Oracle Witches in the Coven. She's able to read the entropy in any system, no matter whether it's a machine, a community, a building, an astral body, or even an idea. One can discern what actions will accelerate or prevent the decay of just about anything. Maybe she can help us find the weak spot in our opponent's strategies. Okay, we're getting a little bit of producers. We've got 100% of warriors. Maybe we can try to get the academics on our side? But would sending her be the best option? Attacking the bans on knowledge. Yeah. Forbidden arts banning. Yeah. Oh yes, they are going to hear me. Alright, let's see Kaya. having a lot of fun. Truth chili. Maybe. Do we want... Oh boy, do we have anything to hide? Well, we're not the one doing the debate. Let's do it. I hope this doesn't backfire. Sure. Yeah, we need an intern. This will give us more action economy, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Oh. Let's try and promote our program to producers again. Let's hammer that home. Math Witch. 0. Jade Sculptor. We are being hunted and executed. We are desperate. I beg of you, hear me out. Okay? Am I in trouble for hosting you? No. I'll help in any way I can. Access Adena's knowledge about Jade Sculptors. I know that you, the Jade Sculptors, are specialized in dialoguing with precious stones to ask them about their potential. And you can carve any of them into magnificent magic tools. The most powerful stone being Jade. They are the 2 largest jade stones in the universe, each the size of a 5-story pagoda. They whispered their shape to your founding members, and those witches carved them into what they are today. Huh. If you bring the heart of a Jade Witch back to the Jade Monks, they can be born again, but as a mortal, retaining their powers. No, retaining their memories, but not their powers. Those reborn must stay in your temple to serve the living witches of your coven. Huh. So you found a way to retain your powers, but the purity of Jade must be preserved. Well, that sounds bad. Good enough for me. What's the catch? I don't know. I'm guessing that somebody is going to yeah. Okay. So the catch is that we're going to have to fight for them. And Dahlia will do that, probably. But the arbitrage office will not like us for that. But fuck them. Who cares? I don't. Thank you for the earth. I could write you a new future with my cards. Right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Tragedy, courage, sabotage, adversity, mercy, wellness. The Jade Sculptors will be deemed a danger to cosmic society and will be stopped and dissolved by the Arbitrage Office. That sounds kind of severe. Oh, this sounds pretty bad. No matter where you hide, your foe resistors will end up finding a way to punish you all one way or another. Your pursuers will eventually realize how ignorant they have been and will try to recruit you back and compensate you and your sisters for all the damage they caused. There we go. There's that forgiveness. That's funny. You're funny. You will fuse with your sisters and become a powerful entity that'll witness and survive the end of this universe. You will realize the heresy in your actions and will find a way to make amends with your four resistors. Four sisters. Fuck that. You will end up founding your own coven that'll surpass the Jade Sculptors. There you go. That's not possible. Why not? The jade sculptors didn't exist before your ancestors carved the giant jade stones, right? The possibilities are as endless as time for immortal beings such as you and me. You're right. I need to start focusing on what's ahead. It's going to feel good when they realize their mistake and try to recruit us back. Not that they'll stand a chance. Are things really going to happen as you just wrote? Yup. How can you be so powerful? Jasmine organized a meetup in your garden to get to know all the novices better. Ah, damn it. I don't know what transpired at that little tea party, but many of them want to support Jasmine now. Shit. Let's be careful. Jasmine is going after academics now. She's outright selling fear about how our system is going to lead to chaos and the degrading of our sisterhood's well-established values. Okay, Jasmine, you're slowly falling down my tier list. The oldest witches are buying it up. Wow! Novices, what the hell? You drugged my novices. Alright, fine. You want to play that way? Great move attacking the quorum of the eldest idea. We took voters from both Jasmine and Cupressa. We especially picked up support from novices, explorers, and warriors. Well, we had warrior support already. Dig up dirt on our opponents. Who's this? What's going on here? Can't read this. You again, math witch. Fine. Let's talk. I see you chose the wrong side in the end. Hi. It's not just a matter of what to do with Adana's corpse. Dahlia's program is absurdly naive. I totally misread your judgment. Well, I'm sorry you're not a fan of our plan, but it's the Coven that will decide what kind of community they want to live in. I'm going to do everything in my power to stop you. Whoa, coming on strong. You came all this way to just declare war? Yes. Super. To begin with, you can forget about getting any votes from the academics, and I'll start working on the other factions. Cool. You want to do that? Then I will blackmail the shit out of you. You know, your beloved Adana left me a parting present. She gave me one of her eyes to peek beyond the fabric of reality. That's how I learned your Fate Mancer's disc is rigged, and that you are collecting information from every witch in a pinch without their knowledge or consent. Oh, what? You didn't have anything after that? I'm sure it'd be a problem for your holistic research if this information became widespread. What do you want? Oh, I want absolutely nothing. You just need to do nothing, and your secret will be safe. Very well, but I'm still voting for Jasmine. Completely understandable. You can leave now. See you in Congress. I think that was handled adequately. Oh. Man, we got a lot of things to do. Let's take a short little break. Oh, excuse me. Let's play a bit more. I got a bit more in me. Let's go back to the big board. Report in. Ready to report. Perfect blow attacking the point of Forbidden Arts. Both Compressor and Jasmine lost support from their voters. Okay. Academics, explorers, and oracles are interested in making the Forbidden Arts more accessible. Producers are definitely too fond of stability. Yes, okay, thank you. I'm glad that there's some... yeah. Okay, you got a little bit. Seems like we're doing better by attacking their, We still got all the warriors. We've got 55% of the producers. We need more novices back. You're a novice. Yeah, let's talk about the corpse. All right, who's wingdings here? Hi. Yeah, this is the Entropy Witch. I don't understand you. Maybe there's a way for us to connect. Using down his knowledge to translate? Nemesis and mentor, this your eye once studied every tongue. Grant me the access to my sister's words. Well, did it work? Yes! I can understand you perfectly fine now. Worries me that you don't know the tongue of the nebula. It's the only way to access true knowledge and power. Yeah, it's extremely hard for human witches to master, but it's a skill I want to get eventually. Alright, I haven't taken my nebula language classes yet. I've been here 200 years. I have not got on Duolingo in a little bit. You'll have to forgive me. I have the power to destroy your party. Alright, here we go. I don't know if you're familiar with my arts. I have the ability to sabotage anything. There's a path to decay in everything, be it a planet, a community, or an idea. You can read those lines and steer anything in that direction. And what's the purpose of coming to say all this to my face? A test. I do believe that having an oracle among the leadership is essential for the future of our coven. That's why yours is my favorite party. Good to know. You have a funny way of showing support, though. I need to ascertain that you have what it takes to lead. What do you propose? I'm going to offer you the opportunity to sabotage your rivals' efforts. I've already studied them and know how to suffocate their momentum. Just say the word and they are done. But should you reject my offer, I will go to your rivals and offer this very same deal to them. Oh, nice. Okay. Don't answer me yet. This is a test after all, so I want you to take your time and ponder how you will act in this scenario. So let's see if I've understood you. You are threatening to destroy us if we don't choose to destroy our opponents. I believe it's a bit more nuanced than that. Your rivals may reject the offer too. Do you trust your sisters to play as fair as you will? So do you get off on this kind of stuff, or what's the deal with you? Give it some thought. I am not bluffing. I need to try transforming our coven to assess if it can stand the test of entropy. Okay. Take your time. Summon me when you are ready to make a choice. Do not choose, and I will make the choice for you. Meow. Did you welcome the Jade Sculptor's refugees into her coven? Yeah. That's a bit complicated in the middle of a race, Fortuna. Based on the coven rules, they have the right to vote, and they're voting for us, of course. But this didn't sit well with the rest of the coven. Oh, shit. Yeah, I had to welcome them in. I couldn't refuse to help them. Okay, let's rebuild from here. Cupress has been moving. I don't know if she's been calling in some favors or what, but her old guard had suddenly decided to support her. They should do something about it. I've been keeping tabs on Junresha since she's been known to oppose our party, but after a meeting with you, she's withdrawn. What happened? I kind of blackmailed her into it. Come again? Are you nuts? It won't. I found something a bit unquieting about Cupressa. Perfect memory. During Adana's mandate, some developments had to be edited out of existence, and that included literally trimming some of Cupressa's branches, destroying many years of records just to cover up Adana's dealings. We haven't been able to discover what the incident was about, and Cupressa is physically unable to recall it. Revealing the fact that she probably colluded in the destruction of these records may be enough to spark some unrest among her followers. We could use it during a debate to throw her off her game. We'll see. Let's get her on law enforcement. Hi. I wonder if we're going to tell her. I wasn't ready for this. Yeah, trauma is trauma. Okay. What? Fortuna, it was me who taught you the forbidden song. Of course, I was going to notice. Why did you teach it to me to begin with? You did nothing wrong. I taught you that spell for a reason. It would be twisted to teach you something that you weren't meant to use. I wanted you to have the option. Laws are just an agreement between members of the community to have some broad guidelines about what is correct and what not. But hardly any law survives every context. To be frank, most of us are shoved into a system of rules we haven't previously agreed upon. What's this about you getting into politics? Yeah, we more or less want to fix the bad things that Idana has done. To the Coven. I want to rob her of something. She deprived me of so much, it'll never be enough. I'm not sure if that's going to get you any closure, but I guess it's good that you might get some hatred out of your system. Academics or novices? Probably the novices right now. Academics will keep being a problem? Okay, can you vouch for us amongst the academics? Gladly. Fine, but you should know about it. Yep, I doomed us all. We can work with everything that didn't happen. You taught me oneiromancy to harvest magic from my own dreams. You taught me to create a magical stash that would slowly grow during my penance, so I would have a meaty magical reserve ready for when I came back. Huh. Meat. It was an astrologer's dream catcher. Well, it happened. I remember it clearly. Oh, shit! This feels like cheating. I don't think so. You sacrificed a bit of your past in exchange for this power. You'll eventually run out of past if you keep exploiting this. We gave the deer a margarita pizza. I kind of like that one. What's a pizza? Now I need pizza. It's been centuries since I had one. We really lived through that. It actually happened. This could be like therapeutic for people. It's like the opposite of Eternal Sunshine, where you put good memories into somebody, but like, yeah, you're putting good memories of somebody in there. Yeah, I know. Cards could come up bad. Wait, you know Abramar? Not personally, but my mentor did. She taught me the forbidden song and many tales about Abramar. Who is your mentor? Tell me more. My mentor was a Sumerian witch, master of shape-shifting. She was one of the founders of our coven. Apparently, they had to dispel Abramar because one of the sisters made a pact that endangered the fabric of time itself. Our mentor rarely talked about the incident because it brought her sour memories that tainted her transformations, but they had to erase their sister out of existence. Yeah, like, which one is this? And chained Abramar back into the Forbidden Song. I know Abramar isn't happy about that. I'm sure, and my mentor felt quite sorry for everything. But what could they do? The price was too high. In any case, my mentor spoke fondly about their time with Abramar. I'm kind of sad I never got to summon him myself. I mean, yeah, I like him. He's good. Ooh. Thank you. Bye. Alright, report in. Back from the battlefield. Academics and oracles definitely want the power. They were pissed off by your stance. Damn it. On the other hand, novices, explorers, and warriors are more fond of numbers and diversity. Alright, we're starting to get novices back. We're losing a bit of warriors, and we have no academics. We've got half the oracles. However, we're doing a good job at splitting their numbers here. What do you want? Oh, right. You want me to answer the question. Let's use the studio, since we've got so much mana right now. You know what? We never used Wolf Mom. Flowers in uncanny places. Role model. Guardian, ego, mercy, wellness, support, success, communication, peace, indifference, stagnation. I guess we should decide how we feel about entropy before she leaves, huh? I'm thinking we take it, honestly. Oh. Okay, alright. Look for allies. Came up with a little strat. Going to extend an open duel to the whole coven. I know you're eager to fight and all, but I feel like it's not a good... Should Dahlia punch more witches, or should she punch less witches? If you're an evil witch, she will punch you for fun. Not a lot of votes for this one. People are not sure what to do about this. The warriors may not like cowardice. Well, there's about 10 seconds left. Novices might not like getting punched. Okay. Alright, the answer is no. I get your point, but look, this race is not getting any easier. I'm going to do it. Well, what was the point of asking us? I guess I didn't have a saying since I wrote Dahlia would do this back when she consulted me about the race. Trust me, it'll be good. I guess that makes sense. All right, let's play dirty here. Do you have an answer? I want to see people's opinion. I want to see what people are thinking. Because I'm leaning towards... I know who I'm leaning towards, even though I don't want to. So, my choice will be separate from the... my choice will be separate from the vote, but I want to see it. One minute. People leaning towards none, I see. Okay, alright. One for Jasmine, one for Cupressa. Okay, Jasmine coming back a little bit. None of the above wins, just barely. Now, my decision, though, is we need to sabotage Jasmine. She's gonna hate us forever for this, but whatever. Nothing else? No moral of the story or anything? You chose wisely. Wow, harsh. So no need to feel guilty or anything, then. Fantastic news. Eugenia has been meeting with academics vouching for you. Hell yeah. Nepotism is powerful in our sisterhood, apparently. Jasmine is going after academics now. She's outright selling fear about how our system is going to lead chaos. It's fine. It's fine. We got 36% of academics. Alright, we've got all the novices. We just need to keep the academics from unifying. Okay. Wow, we got so much energy. Just like in real life. Alright, I'm thinking I should stop here halfway through the cycle. This game is getting very interesting. Witch politics. Tune in next time for the second half of Witch Politics. Who will win?